February 25th, 2022. How's it going, guys? I've got another video for you. I had this weird van pull behind me this morning with this gold pickup truck, which is kind of unusual. There's been a couple times here lately up here at Cosentino's, which, I don't know. I find that kind of strange because this is fairly early in the morning. And I don't know, but this was weird because they sure weren't in a race to get to the mailbox there. You know, actually, I had a friend that worked for a couple, 3 years there at Cosentino's. His name was Danny Franks. He was a stalker there. Helped people out with their groceries. Interesting. But we're going to go on from here. And I wouldn't have thought nothing about it, but these two were moving as always. It's kind of strange that when you see stuff like this, I don't know, it draws your attention, doesn't it? Let's see, that van there, it's a work van. It's got a headlight out. And this gold truck that was with it to beat up. Maybe it was its backup, huh? I don't know. So I go on down a ways and I reach up on my dash cam because I got them interhooked. And when I did that, this guy backs off in the black van. He turns into Sinclair. Now I know they weren't racing around this pole to get to Sinclair, and the gold truck disappeared a different way. So I thought that was weird. But I turned around and go back because I wanted to see this. I wanted to see what this guy looks like. I always like to see who's driving these vehicles. I get to see their face. You know, that's the thing. But see, that's the vehicles right there. And I just thought that was weird. I mean, here you go again. And the guy, when he was going in Sinclair, he's kind of snickering a little bit. He looked Italian to me. But he might have not been. I don't know. But hold on just a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. There's the old Sinclair station there. You know, they used to have a road that used to go all the way down. You could hit right through 40 highway, but they did away kind of with that little ramp there and stuff. I think the last time I got gas there was probably about 4 months ago or better. But it still does a pretty good little business. Now, this is the guy in the van. And I just thought it was weird. Pretty good picture. Hold on, guys. He definitely looks Italian. And you can learn a lot by just looking at somebody's, what they're wearing and stuff. Looks like a Carhartt jacket on. Look at those boots. You know, that's a whole nother story, but when I used to go down to Isla Capri, those workers on the railroad and stuff, they all look to see if they got what kind of boots the guys are wearing when you'd go in there. I often thought, well, this is a casino. Why would they be looking to see who had certain boots on and stuff? Interesting. Something else you guys might not be aware of, but something you should always be observant about. You know, it's like everybody, if you're wearing tennis shoes and how they used to have a big fit if you didn't have Nike tennis shoes. Well, there's a deal about these boots, too, these work boots. Some of these boots are pretty expensive. And they'd be looking to see what guys had these boots on. It's like if they matched up or not. It's like a code with them or whatever. But anyway, I just thought this was strange. I wanted to see what this guy looked like. You know, because he whipped in behind me real quick. And then you could see that they turned around like in a big hurry. There is no gold truck at this Sinclair, so they turned off real quick. So I thought that was weird. I don't know. That is very strange. And then I'll show you what it looked like. It had you can see in this van. I'll show you here. So you can see it looks like it's got paneling or something in it. But I just thought that was weird. I know. Very strange. And the guy was kind of snickering too. I don't know. You know, like I say, you don't know what all these, you know, like I say, there's a lot of older people that's into these drugs and dealing stuff over in this area anymore. I mean, they're doing things to so they can make ends meet, I guess. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. And I don't know, just it made me think about something back when I used to, you know, when I went through a divorce over about, it was about, now it's been about 13 years ago. Down, I used to go down to a little bar called Doc Holiday. It's called The Scene now. I think they got it for rent down there. There were a lot of they had great bands. I went down there for the music. I liked to dance, you know, and that's why I went pretty much. I mean, there's a lot of people went in there for different things. There was bad things that went on there too. Some of the people in there were very nice, and some of the ones running the place, or you know, like I say, there's some bad things going on. But and drugs, they did some drugs down there. I mean, they used to get out and back, and they would smoke their weeds and stuff like that and stuff. I'm not into any of that stuff, guys. But these people, I mean, you know, like I say, one night when I was down there, you know, between it and the tool shed, there was a shipment of something that come in. I'll just put it that way. One night, a biker brought in. It had come from Mexico, and we're not talking our New Mexico. And 8 of the bouncers surrounded him, and they went downstairs. But that ain't the half of it. We're not even going to go there with that part right now. We're just going to go where, like I say, I used to dance a lot there. And also there was a ring of gals, of actually call gals. They had working out of there and stuff. And I could even tell you something else funny. One of the major dating sites that ends it, you know, with that last letter here in Kansas City, a lot of those gals were down there at that Doc Holidays, believe it or not. And some of these gals, well, it's even more amazing too, you know how they supposedly screen their people? That's not true at all. Because some of the gals that were down there at Doc Holidays that were actually even married, I know of 2 of them for sure that are on that website still. So it makes you wonder. I seen them actually down a long time back at a Ameristar, and they were with their husbands, but they're still on that dating site. Now, you know, that's supposed to be a real honorable dating site. I don't know. But getting on with this, anyway, I went down there. I like to dance. And like I say, I was going through a divorce and stuff, and this, you know, I think they kind of liked me down there. I mean, I wasn't doing anything. I just went down there to listen to the bands and stuff. And this one gal, I think they just kind of pushed my way a little bit. I think she was a call gal too, but it never did nothing with her, nothing like that. But she would dance with me down there. But just getting on with this real quick, where this ties in and what this has to do with Italians is, she gets talking to me, and at that time I did have a job at that time. She said, "Well, if you ever need a job," said, "go down to." I said, "I can hook you up down there at Salvador's." And okay. I said, "Well," I said, "I'm okay for right now." I said, "I'm doing okay and everything." But all these places are intertwined, believe it or not, and. Like I say, and you know, all the stuff that's going on is not good here, you know, in the neighborhoods with all these drugs and everything. But, you know, knowing that Doc Holidays and that tool shed and Salvador's were intertwined, that's kind of weird. And I'm sure they still are. Of course, you know, Doc Holidays isn't there anymore. Somebody supposedly, I don't know, re-rented that place, I think, is what they did. There's some big for rent signs out in front of that place now. I don't know. But anyway, this just kind of got me thinking this morning about this. And like I said, this guy, he did look Italian. Oh, I can tell you a real quick one, too. One night, there was 3 Italian gals that came into that bar down there. And anyway, this gal asked this bouncer if what he thought her age was. Well, he just told her truthfully, but he missed it by made her about 10 years older. All hell broke loose. Anyway, hold on, guys. All hell broke loose. And anyway, she come back with about 8 other gals that was gonna get him there. And anyway, he had to buy them all around the drinks and stuff. But I thought that was kind of funny. She was in like a kind of like a I don't know, kind of like a cat suit, like a leopard suit that night there. Anyway, it was a fun place to listen to the bands and dance, though. But anyway, this was just kind of strange. Anyway, guys, eyes open. Have a good one.